Antarctica, the coldest, most inaccessible continent on Earth. Covered in miles of ice, no one truly knows what lies beneath. But in recent years, a growing body of clues and theories has centered around one striking question. Could there be traces of an ancient civilization hidden under the ice? At first, this might sound far-fetched. Yet both scientific discoveries and historical events suggest the idea may not be as implausible as it seems. Today, Antarctica is entirely frozen. But geological evidence shows that millions of years ago, this continent had a temperate climate and was covered in forests. Fossil records reveal that trees, even tropical species, once thrived here. In other words, Antarctica was once habitable. Of course, humans didn't exist back then, but some researchers believe that much later, near the beginning of the last ice age, a short-lived advanced civilization may have emerged on this land. Modern radar scans have revealed much more about what lies beneath the ice. Research from NASA and other scientific institutions shows vast plains, riverbeds, mountain ranges, and even areas of unusual geothermal heat hidden beneath the surface. While some of these hotspots may be volcanic in nature, others remain unexplained, leading some to wonder whether these areas could be hiding man-made structures. The theory gained serious attention after a series of strange events in the 20th century. In 1946, the U.S. Navy launched a major expedition called Operation Highjump, officially to conduct scientific research. But the mission ended earlier than expected. Several aircraft disappeared, and unusual reports surfaced from the field. This fueled speculation that the real goal may have been to investigate or cover up something far more mysterious. Then there's the lesser-known Neuschwabenland expedition of 1938, led by Nazi Germany. While officially a mapping mission, some claim its true purpose was to explore underground cave systems, geothermal zones, and possibly ancient ruins. According to conspiracy theorists, the Nazis may have established a secret base called Base 211 somewhere under the Antarctic ice. There's no solid proof of this, but Cold War-era military interest in the region kept the rumors alive. More recently, attention has turned to satellite images. Platforms like Google Earth have shown what some interpret as geometric patterns, linear structures, or even pyramid-like formations in certain Antarctic regions. Interestingly, several of these areas were later blurred or restricted from public view. While many of these shapes could have natural explanations, their symmetry continues to raise questions. It's around this point that the Piri Reis map enters the discussion. Drawn in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral, the map appears to show parts of South America, and further south, a landmass some believe represents Antarctica without ice. In the 1960s, researcher Charles Hapgood proposed that the map was based on much older source material, possibly from a forgotten civilization. While mainstream scholars challenge these claims, citing cartographic errors and a lack of direct evidence, the map remains a fascinating artifact for believers of the theory. Now here's what we don't have. There's no confirmed discovery of stone ruins, inscriptions, or any undeniable sign of a buried city beneath Antarctica's ice. So the theory remains unproven by scientific standards. But the clues we do have make it hard to dismiss entirely. And do those clues have to point to humans? Some researchers have even suggested that if these structures exist, they may not have been built by any human civilization at all. Could they be the work of an extraterrestrial intelligence? It's speculative, of course, but given the magnetic anomalies, radar interference, and restricted exploration zones in Antarctica, some find the idea worth considering. Maybe what lies beneath the ice isn't just a forgotten chapter of human history. Maybe it's a clue to something much bigger. Antarctica remains silent, but is it the silence of untouched nature or the silence of a buried past? To find out the truth, we need transparent, independent exploration, not speculation. Still, this theory continues to provoke curiosity and invite deeper questions. So what do you think? Could an ancient city really be buried under the ice? Or is humanity simply filling in the unknown with imagination? Share your thoughts in the comments, because sometimes the most important questions aren't the ones we answer, but the ones we're bold enough to ask.